Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for the first episode of iZombie, which premiered right after The Flash on Tuesday. Finally got a chance to watch it, and yeah, this show is set to star Rose McClever, Malcolm Goodwin, Raul Coley, Robert Buckley, David Anders, Ali McCalca, Molly Hagan, and Bradley James. So yeah, before I begin, though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual. For those of you that actually watch the episode and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and then come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those of you that actually watched the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, iZombie episode 1, season 1, pilot. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So yeah, this show premieres on the CW same channel that shows Arrow and The Flash. So yeah, so lately there's been a lot of comic book TV shows. You know, with The Walking Dead, obviously. Now you have Flash, Arrow, Constantine, Gotham. We're about to have Superwoman or Supergirl or whatever it's called. I believe Preacher, which is another Image comic supposed to come out like in the next year. Outcast, which is another comic book that's supposed to come out in the next couple of years. You're supposed to have like some kind of Krypton or Kryptonite based show similar to Gotham, only for Superman and on Krypton. And now we have this iZombie, and then we also have like some kind of Firestorm spinoff and maybe an Atom spinoff, and who the hell knows what else spinoff from the CW Flash and Arrow. So yeah, so this is the most recent comic book show, and then you also have to include the Ninja Turtles animated series and the Spider-Man animated series, the Avengers animated series. I believe there's a Batman animated series currently going on as well. Yeah, that's basically it for comic book shows. So yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent, and this is the most recent one, obviously. So yeah, it's based off a comic also called iZombie, and yeah, now in the iZombie comic book, I believe it's about 45 issues or something like that. Or some, I'm sorry, somewhere between 30 and 50 issues. I'm not completely sure. So yeah, so the series is very limited, to some extent. Now I've seen the trades. I've been wanting to pick them up, but I don't know, just kind of iffy about it. I think after this first episode, I think I will pick it up. And as usual, quick synopsis, sticks and dislikes, and then the rates. So yeah, basically in this episode, yeah, it introduces us to this character Olivia Moore, also better known as Liv, and she's a zombie. She was attacked on a party. She went to this party with one of her friends, with one of her coworkers. And there was some generic drug there that turns everybody into zombies. She got scratched, and now we have her as a zombie. So she wanted to be a heart surgeon, which is honorable. Um, yeah, honorable if you know what I mean. But due to the fact that now she's a zombie, she now became a mortician and is now eating brains to solve how a person died. So yeah, in the first episode you have this stripper. In the first episode you have this one stripper who was found dead behind a garbage can, and her officer friend, her officer friend, her police friend, are now trying to investigate who possibly killed this call girl, and it's basically this investigation. Nobody up until now knows that she's a zombie. Up until recently, where her coworker, who also happens to be a mortician, finally figures out that she's a zombie. So, and really throughout the show, she only has really two friends, which is the police officer and then the mortician. She does have her family on the side, but her family isn't really supportive anymore of her decisions. I mean, they respect her for what she's doing, but they don't support her entirely. Her mom really doesn't support her that much. She's like, you had a great thing going for you. You had a fiance who was filthy rich, and then you threw that out of the way to be a mortician. And I'm like, no, that's not a good idea. And yeah, her mom's, I don't want to say it's unlikable. I don't want to say she's unlikable, because I know where she's coming from, but she's not exactly unlikable. She's unlikable, but you know where she's coming from, because she does have a point. That from her standpoint, she doesn't know that her daughter's a zombie, and she threw away her life, being a successful heart surgeon, being with the successful billionaire looking guy, a model looking guy, to be a mortician who makes about 5,000 a month or whatever. So I know where she's coming from, but she's not really supporting her decisions either. And I mean, at least try to support them to some extent. She's like, I respect them, but I don't support them. Like whatever. Her siblings, they support her a bit more than her mother, so there is that. So it does have that family aspect with her. Her fiance or ex fiance is also in the show. Still in her life, but they're not gonna get married anymore. Which is kind of weird and awkward. I mean, if I had an ex fiance or whatever, I wouldn't really want to see them anymore. I'm just gonna be straight up. But I guess that's how they did it in the comics. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's actually a pretty good first episode. It was the first. I want to say the first half isn't that. The first half. There's a lot of plot holes. There's a lot of plot holes in the first like half hour of the show. There's a lot of plot holes, but within the second half hour, they do fill out those plot holes. So there is a slight pacing issue in that sense. Yeah, the writing, the acting, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be cheesy. I thought it was gonna be real cheesy, and maybe that's the reason I'd like it. But no, it's actually a quality show. It's actually a pretty good show. Now, is it as fun as The Arrow or The Flash, Gotham or Constantine, The Walking Dead, or even Z-Nation, another zombie show? No, it's not. It's not as fun as them. I want to say it's close to Z-Nation in the sense that it's fun. It's like almost a mix between Z-Nation and Constantine. It's kind of it's in that area of fun. I do see the potential for it to be a real fun show, and that's how I kind of envision this show. A mix between Constantine and then Z-Nation. Basically, we have Constantine as a zombie, him trying to survive the human world, and just have some these crazy out of nowhere characters, and that's basically what you have. iZombie. I mean, because yeah, you don't really have that many zombie based shows out there. You have The Walking Dead, Z-Nation, which is on break right now till October. We're gonna get the Walking Dead companion series pretty soon, and now we have iZombie. So yeah, I mean, I can't really think of any other shows that are zombie based that are currently going on. Yeah, yeah. So I really do like the show. It is really well acted, really well written, and there are some pretty good things about it. There are a few things though. There are some flaws, possibly due to the fact that this is the first season. So there are obviously going to be some flaws, also possibly due to the source material. I don't know because I haven't read the source material yet. But overall, it seems like a really fun show. As I said before, it mixed between Constantine and Z-Nation is how I envision this show. And um yeah, overall it's a really fun show. It does have its flaws, but overall it seems like it's going to be very fun, very well done. And yeah, and I also do like the fact that it is a female-led show, because we don't have that many female-led anythings out there. I mean, mostly female-led would be for books. You have the Hunger Games, that's female-led. Twilight, I guess, is female-led. And Wonder Woman is female-led. When it comes to literature, you do have a lot of female-led stuff, but when it comes to actual like movies and TV shows, you don't have that much, especially for TV shows. You normally don't have that many things that are female-led, unless it's garnered for a female demographic. But this is supposed to be for someone for any gender, boys, men or women, male or female. It's supposed to appeal for both sexes, and I do like how they're doing it, and I do like the fact that it is female-led. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a pretty fun show. I really do enjoy it. And hopefully the next episode is going to be just as good or maybe even better. And yeah, that's basically it for this discussion topic. Comment, not review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribe. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And aside from that, follow me on Instagram, Daniel Mart. Like the video, and that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.